to say.
Ole, looking back at the day of the draw, which was obviously 2 days before your appointment, did you have any idea of what would happen for the next 2 months when you sat there looking at it? And how would you describe the journey since then?
Of course, I didn't know. I was watching it with Noah, and we say, "Wow, that's a tough challenge." But I think we've given ourselves a good chance. We're giving us the best possible opportunity on the way we've gone into this game now, because we're confident. We've found out I found out what team we have. We're looking like a team. The playing style that Anthony was talking about, that we're agreeing on how we should approach games. So if there was ever a chance or any time to go into big games like this, it's now for us.
Bonjour Monsieur Solskjaer, question du Parisien. Demain, la VAR sera fonctionnelle et sera utilisée demain pour la première fois en Ligue des Champions. Est-ce que ça change quelque chose dans votre préparation? Est-ce que vous avez fait un briefing particulier à vos joueurs sur ce point un peu nouveau?
No, VAR has been part of football lately now, and players are getting used to it. We've had it in the FA Cup. We've had some introduction to it. I think it's a good thing if it's a clear and obvious decision that has to be made, but it's still opinions that the referee has to make. So for me, I like the discussion the day after as well. Was it a penalty? Was it not a penalty? Like football's always been. So, but it's not going to be an issue.
Ole.
Yep.
Coming here in December, or coming home, as you put it yourself.
Yeah.
10 wins and a draw going into this game. Even in your wildest dreams, you couldn't have seen this coming.
Not before I came in, no. Of course I couldn't. But when you get here, you expect to win every single game of football. When you got the players like this, the club, the size of and the supporters we have, then again, you know you're not going to win every single game. But I still think the players are disappointed with the 2 points we lost against Burnley, and so am I.
Yes, from Norwegian television. To Anthony, is there a wish amongst the players on Man Utd to keep Solskjaer as head coach?
Can you repeat, please?
Is it a wish amongst the players on the team to keep Solskjaer as head coach?
Pour l'instant, ça se passe très bien et on est vraiment tous contents qu'il soit là, et j'espère qu'on va continuer comme ça. Et après, c'est pas nous qui prenons cette décision-là, mais on est tous contents qu'il soit aujourd'hui avec nous.
Ole Gunnar, how would you reflect on the 2 months you've been here, and how surprised are you by the results you managed to do with this team?
I've loved every single minute of it ever since the first day I walked in and seen the players. Of course, we knew we had a big challenge ahead of us because we were far behind in the league. Confidence was low after the defeat against Liverpool, but they've responded fantastically. I think they're, as I said before, going into this game, I don't think we could have been in a better frame of mind with confidence and form. So we're really looking forward to the next few games coming up, and especially the next one against the big PSG team.
Anthony, the manager was talking a couple of weeks ago about how pleased he's been with yourself and Marcus, but he'd like to see you getting more ugly goals and making those runs in behind the defenders even more, to get up to being a 20-plus goal a season forward. Do you think that's very much in your capability? And do you think United supporters haven't really seen still the best that you've got to offer? Do you think there's a lot more to come from you?
C'est vrai, je sais qu'il me l'a souvent répété, même les coachs d'avant, et c'est quelque chose que je dois travailler. Et je pense que si j'arrive à faire ça, je marquerai beaucoup plus de buts.
The question, please. When the draw was made for the last 16, there was a lot of Manchester United supporters thought that the team would probably lose and that they would go to Paris and just have a nice time. Now it's different. Now they expect the team to win. Could you explain what has happened in the 2 months since the draw was made?
Je pense que le coach il est arrivé avec cette confiance et cette détermination qui nous aide beaucoup et voilà il a très confiance en nous et nous on essaie juste de lui rendre cette confiance là et pour l'instant ça se passe bien donc j'espère que ça va bien se passer aussi demain.
Anthony, bonsoir, Jean Rességuier, RMC Sport. Une question concernant les résultats actuels de Manchester, de votre équipe, les absences du PSG. Est-ce que c'est ambitieux de dire que demain, Manchester peut être favori de cette rencontre?
Non, on part pas favori. Mais après c'est sûr qu'avec leurs joueurs absents, c'est bénéfique pour nous. Mais après, on sait qu'ils ont des grands joueurs derrière. Donc voilà, ça va être un très beau match et j'espère qu'on va gagner.
Ole, when you won this trophy as a player, obviously the treble-winning season, you were Premier League champions. You're obviously too far back now to win the title, but has this squad got the depth and the quality to surprise people in the Champions League and go a long way in the competition, possibly to the final, in terms of what this squad's got?
I think the squad is very capable of winning against any opponent, I have to say. And as I said, when we go into games confident as we are now in the form we are looking forward to the game. Then again, you can't look too far ahead. We've got to just look at PSG now and make sure we go through this one, then take the next challenge as it comes. But I've been very pleased with the attitude. And I said to the boys as well, if we keep working every single day in training, when we work hard, when we have lighter training, we concentrate, we can improve and we can maybe surprise a few.
Oui, par là, bonjour. Une question pour M. Solskjaer et Anthony Martial au sujet de Paul Pogba. Je sais qu'on vous pose souvent la question ces derniers temps, mais comment expliquez-vous sa nouvelle efficacité? Et est-ce que, Anthony, vous le trouvez peut-être plus libéré, Paul, ces dernières semaines? Merci.
You can start.
Non, Paul, c'est comme j'ai dit, Paul, c'est Paul. On sait tous qu'il a beaucoup de qualités. C'est un des meilleurs milieux de terrain au monde pour moi. Et en ce moment, il est en train de le démontrer. Et je pense qu'il va encore faire mieux durant les prochains matchs et ce sera bénéfique pour nous.
Yeah. Same.
You were playing very well before the managerial change. Has the current manager asked you to do anything particularly different from the previous manager?
Il me demande d'attaquer. Il me dit c'est mon travail, c'est d'attaquer, d'essayer de créer des différences et surtout d'être décisif. Et pour l'instant, ça se passe plutôt bien, même pour les autres attaquants qui jouent. Et j'espère qu'on va tous continuer comme ça et malgré les rotations, qu'on reste performant.
Ole, have you got any message for Paul Scholes today, given you're sat here and he's in a slightly less media
all the best. I've watched the pundits because he's been asking for it, so now he's walking in. But it's fantastic to have Scholes back in the game, of course, because he was a fantastic player to play with, great personality. So it's a challenge for him. I know it wasn't what they thought he was going to do when he was a player. But you know that drug with football, it just when you don't get it, and Paul is one of them. He loves football. So all the best, and I will be watching definitely. It's just around the corner anyway, so it'll be good to watch Oldham.
Okay, last question.
Hi Ole. Going back to the 1998-99 season, United were very much praised for the attacking football, with goals from yourself, Teddy, Andy Cole, Dwight York. But there was two players that Ferguson had as undroppable in the Champions League, Jaap Stam and Peter Schmeichel. Are there any players in this current squad that you literally see as undroppable to kind of reach the highest level?
I've got a big, strong squad. and I think it's shown. Say Peter Schmeichel, he was a clear number one. Yeah, David is a clear number one, but we've got Romero in goal, who's a fantastic goalkeeper. He's played the World Cup final, 96 caps for Argentina. So you can't say any of our players, because we've got the depth in the squad is very good. But you'd like to play your best 11 as much as possible, of course.
Okay, thank you, everybody.
Okay. I was disappointed there. I wasn't one of them. Roy Keane, he would have been disappointed for that.
Yeah.
Well done, Anthony. Have a job as an interpreter.